Sheriff of Williamson County says his officers will not be enforcing a controversial immigration bill currently stuck in the courts. We've told you SB4 would allow Texas officers to arrest people suspected of crossing the border illegally.
KXAN's Mercedes Hernandez spoke with the sheriff to learn why his deputies won't be making these arrests despite him signing a letter to the governor to secure the southern border by any lawful means.
With the fate of SB4 still undecided,
we're not going to enforce SB4.
Williamson County Sheriff Mike Gleason says Texas sheriffs are already figuring out how to interpret the controversial law.
Well, I have to see you cross the border illegally. So if I catch you up here on I-35, 200 counties into the state, and I didn't witness you, I can't even sign the warrant anyway.
Gleason says he's on the board of directors for the Sheriff's Association of Texas. Last week, they sent this letter to Governor Abbott asking to secure the southern border. Gleason says his signature was not an endorsement of the bill itself, but of efforts to address other crimes like drugs and human trafficking that travel up the I-35 corridor.
My emphasis on the letter was saying that we support the governor in the stopping of illegal activities. With SB4, and I'm sure we'll talk about that, immigration is pretty much the least of my worries right now.
These are not just border bills. These are statewide laws that have statewide application.
Kristen Etter is the Director of Policy and Legal Services for the Texas Immigration Law Council. She says the bill will have a chilling effect across the state, not just in counties that border Mexico. She worries that Texas officers may not understand who can and cannot be arrested.
Attempting to enforce immigration laws, attempting to make citizenship determinations with no real training.
Right now, SB4 is on hold in federal court. Etter says a ruling could come in hours or weeks, leaving groups like hers and law enforcement waiting to see what's next. In Williamson County, Mercedes Hernandez, KXAN News.
And Etter says oral arguments on the merits of Senate Bill 4 are expected April 3rd in the 5th Circuit Court of Appeals.
Some sheriffs along the southern Texas border say they support SB4, but enforcing the law really will be a challenge because of limited resources.
When we apprehend an illegal alien, we call out Border Patrol. They'll determine if that person's here legally or illegally, and then take possession of them. The ports of entry, it's 2.5 hours to the east or 3 hours to the west. That's going to take more man hours and manpower from my own office to transport them that way.
Sheriff Thaddeus Cleveland of Terrell County says his jail can only hold 7 people. Cleveland says he will still need to rely on federal help to enforce that strict immigration law. Sheriff Cleveland and his 5 deputies cover more than 50 miles of border near the Del Rio area.